check to see whether or not it's going. Hello, my geeky peeps and my nerdy no ones. Today I'm here with Bailey and Shae. Or Beyblade. Or the Bay. Bebe? What do you call yourself online?
Nothing.
Katomi Kitty!
Katomi! Oh my god, no,
Katomi! Well, yeah, like, don't you want to be sponsored?
Which, now if Lila
leads
needs me to talk while they're setting something up, I'm just gonna talk about Katomi, because they're my bae.
Oh. Well, I'm just checking to see whether or not the stream's actually going right now.
It is. I have it on my thing.
It started.
It's my bae, guys! You should tell them to marry me, because, like, not really, but, like, it helps.
Hello, my geeky peeps, my nerdy no ones. God, I don't know why I just did that hell high.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
I was very surprised.
I think I just wasn't ready for it. Would you not mess around with that thing?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you just really surprised? It's called a bean. It does that.
I know, but I love it.
Turn it upside down.
Oh.
Is anything even going down? There you go.
Yeah, you have to, like, do it side to side sometimes.
Ew. That little tiny ew in the background, though.
What does it mean?
There's only one person watching, and that's me.
You sure?
Wow.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
That's what it says, one person watching now.
What if I shook it?
I don't know.
2 watching. Lila and Shae. The duo that is... You... Beyblade is just super amazed.
Katomi!
Oh my gosh.
Let's just call her Kitty.
Do you even know what Katomi's from?
No.
Clannad.
We'll just...
Saddest anime you'll ever know.
Oh no! We'll just call you Kitty then.
See, now there's only one person watching. See, now there's only one person watching.
Did you stop watching?
No.
It's Shae, isn't it?
Mine says 2
watching.
Mine says 2 watching now.
This is the most accurate one. Because it's actually the one that's keeping track with it.
Okay.
So yeah, we're opening up Switch commissions again. See, it's back to saying 2's watching. We're opening up.
Somebody might actually be watching. They just don't like to talk in the chat.
Okay, well,
yeah,
I'm telling you, it says 2 watching as
leave
now.
them alone.
I'm not bugging them. I'm just telling you that now it's back to 2 watching. Calm the higgledy heck down.
Calm the higgledy heck down.
Fight me, scrub. Okay, you want to stop that annoying noise? Thanks.
Was that better?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You know what, Beyblade? I don't know.
Beyblade!
I love how it keeps going back from Katomi to Beyblade to Kitty. Bay.
I give up on life right now, guys.
Why?
Girls love girls and boys.
Every time you sing that, I think you're singing Hayley Kiyoko, but you're not.
I'm singing Panic.
I know, but there's a song by Hayley Kiyoko, who is Lesbian Jesus.
Lesbian Jesus.
That's literally what people call her. She has a song called Girls
funny.
Like Girls.
Girls like, girls like, girls like. Is that how it goes?
No, it's girls like boys do. Nothing new.
I've never heard that song before. Sorry, I'm making a chat. I'm making a chat!
Where did you get this, Tyler?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro.
Like 2,000 tickets.
That's lame.
I know, right? But it's
2,000 tickets for this?
I saved up for like 5 years. I was gonna say 2. I was like, no.
And this is what you got.
I got 6 different things.
Oh.
I just never ever spent my tickets. But I was also the master at, like, you know the game where, like, you just put a coin in and see whether or not you'd hit the thing? I was a master at that.
Nice.
I'd come back after, like, my dad gave me, like, 5 tokens, and I just have a string of tickets following me, because I couldn't hold all of them. Young me stories! Can I have my chair back once I'm done with this?
I guess.
When?
I mean, I'm trying to do art for an adopt, but whatever.
Okay, well, you can do that in my bed.
No.
Yeah, you can.
No. Not comfortable.
I'm sorry, guys. I should have been more prepped.
Better
We're literally just sitting here.
Well, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not, like, trying to just do nothing. Like, Shae's also sitting in my seat. Kitty's just sitting over here like, oh.
Did you just call them Katie?
Kitty.
I said Kitty.
Oh, I heard Katie.
Kitty is such a... It's so weird being called a kitty, though. Like, that just...
Kitty!
Would you prefer Beyblade?
No!
Because we would call you the Bay of the Blades.
How about Baby? BB?
I don't care.
My Bay. My girlfriend. My future wife.
If we got a Switch commission, would you want to join us?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't get... So you just, like...
Whatever
pass it
the
around,
person...
basically?
no, like, the person that buys the commission will yell Switch in the chat.
Oh, they choose when it's... Okay. But whoever buys it, like... They don't know what I draw like.
Yeah.
They didn't know what I drew like either.
Nobody cared. It just turned out cool. Yeah, Corey is pretty cool. That's the 3rd commission they bought.
My butt hurts. I need to get up.
My butt hurts. My butt. My back. Ooh, my patty whacking. It cries, I'm telling you. Are you good? You having a hard time?
Yeah, I got it.
Every little thing that every little thing I stand for. Girls love girls and boys, and that is not a choice.
So when's Max supposed to come? In like an hour?
She said she'd be here on her way whenever Nick comes.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? What do you think, baby?
Huh? Oh, that's so cute. Is that like a dessert themed?
It's this guy.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. So he has honey and ice cream in his hair and candy in his fur. It's cute. What do you think, Lila?
You've already showed me it. Oh, okay.
No, I haven't.
I was like, I thought you were talking about the other character. Never mind. Yeah, that turned out cute.
Wait, so that...
Okay, now get out of my chair.
Okay, I'm getting. You made me drop
Is that
my
an adopt you bought?
No, they're making them.
This is
You're
the
making
trade I have to do, and then I get the.
Oh, the one you're currently drawing. No, I thought you were talking about the one above it. Why did you lock my chair?
I didn't.
I'll be back. Would you give me some water? I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Not really, though. I need to get my charger set up so my phone doesn't die. I'm kidding. Girls love girls and boys. See, it goes in and out of one person watching to two people watching, so I'm pretty sure it's not Shae.
Is she still on it? On her phone?
I don't know. This is the most accurate thing though. So if the second that she gets out of it is when it lets me know. So if it's her, I don't think so. Oh wait, no, this needs to be in front of me. Oh man, I don't really feel like doing a ref sheet right now, but I need to do it because it's hella overdue. Oh, it's in gray. I wonder why. Girls love and girls and boys. Yeah, Bailey. Would you want to get paid today? Get that money, mother trucker.
I don't have a PayPal.
I'll give you some months. Maybe buy you something with those months so you don't get nothing. I can't believe you guys have to leave at 6. Why both of you too? Like, jeez.
I don't know. She's like, I don't want to get you too late. I'm
like, why? Is it because it's a school night? Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. She should know this. I just want you to hang out with me because I'm bored.
I want to stay here.
Why don't you ask her? It's like...
Because she's going to be like, no.
But why? What if Tyler asked? What if you said, but Tyler wants me to stay?
I think she would still be like, no, you have stuff to do. You have homework.
Do you actually have any homework?
I still don't know how to get your ice, but here.
Oh,
We just have the art reflection.
Never mind.
Yes, you did, because when I left, you were like, no, I didn't mean it, and I shut the door and you said, but I actually did.
Because I wanted it in my actual cup, though.
Well, it's too late now.
I'm gonna have to chug this. Glug, 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 glug.
Hi.
So what is up, my dudes?
Tyler, you want to call my mom?
Why? Do you want me to call her and tell her that, if you want me to? Like, are you being legitimate right now? Like, I will if you want me to.
But I don't want to go home yet.
And then ask her. Or just hand the phone to me and it's like, hey, Bailey's mom. I know you said you wanted to pick up Bailey at 6 o'clock,
Say that
but
she wanted us to hang out more anyways.
would she be willing to have somebody else just take you home later on?
I doubt Samantha wants to.
No, I'm saying just somebody else, like maybe my mom or Elena or...
I mean, probably, but I don't know.
What are you taking pictures of?
I think.
Bailey, where, like... Oh, I was about to ask, like, where roundabout do you live? And I'm like, wait, I'm doing a live stream. Do you live farther than the school?
Like 15 minutes away from it.
Wow, really? Why do you go to that school?
Because all my
Because
friends are going there anyway, and it's a better school going by me.
well, Elena... Wait, what was I gonna say? Max said that she'd be, coming over here in, like, half an hour, depending on when, like, Shiva gets off work. Or school, I mean.
What
So, I
time
mean,
is it?
like,
4:51.
4:50.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm still got another hour.
It's not enough.
That's what I'm saying. Do you want me to call up your mom?
No, she'll still say no.
To me? I'm Tyler.
Yeah, but I told her I have art homework.
What art homework do you have to have that,
The
like...
reflection and the
That won't
images.
take you that long. Oh, wait. No, you're Beyblade.
No, it won't.
Just do it now.
I can't.
On your phone?
I don't have all the images on my phone.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, but I don't want to go home. I'm a child. I don't like it when my friends have to go home. The fact that Shae has to go home at the exact same time you have to go home is really what's disappointing me. Sam, text Max and see whether or not she's willing to take Bailey home later. Like she offered last time. If you would please. I said please!
I don't have their phone number.
That's why I said Shae.
I know. I'm talking to Shae.
And I'm in the middle of a stream. I'm not doing this right now.
We should cuddle more often. You invited me.
Immediate regret.
I like how
Would you be willing
I like
to take
how
Beyblade home?
I like how I'm like.
If anything, I might
"Can
just give her some
come
gas money.
over?" And then everyone comes over.
I know, why is it always when you come over that everybody else comes over? It's like, guys, just come hang out. And they're like, no, I don't like hanging out when it's just you. And it's like, oh.
I was,
Like, nobody's ever actually
You know
said
what?
that, but I feel like that's what they're trying to tell me.
I was gonna just hang out with you, like.
I know, but then everybody else heard that you were coming over. Was like, oh, Beyblade's coming over? Wow,
Why?
golly gee, guys. I mean, we might as well come over, because Beyblade's coming over.
But I'm so boring.
But you're Beyblade.
What does that mean?
It means you're a cool person, and we appreciate you.
Why?
Because you're Beyblade!
You guys are too good to me.
Well, I mean, Shae wants you, like... Wait, no! Shae wants you to be your wife! Yeah. There you go. Nailed it.
Tyler.
Nailed it. Well, it's not a lie.
It's not, but I don't know.
But, like, does the bae want to be the wife? Beam, beam, beam. Or the husband? Beam, beam,
Or
beam.
the husband.
I'm hoping we
No,
can
I'm a girl.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that doesn't mean you can't be the husband, not a marriage.
Does it?
I don't, with, like, lesbian weddings, I don't think it really matters.
Well, yeah, but I think it's saying one's a husband, like, both enforces and then gets rid of gender roles, so I don't know what's the right
You see what I mean? Like, I don't think it really is, it really matters what you decide to choose.
Okay, well, I don't even... My mom's probably still gonna say no even if I say someone else can
Oh.
bring.
Well, just
But
say...
I can ask.
Well, if anything, just call her up and be like, well, my friend said she was willing to take her home, and, like, they're friends. And I think Elena and she were here.
Are they already here?
Where's my phone?
I think my mom was just talking to them.
Okay, I'm gonna call my mom. I'll be back.
You want to stuff this in my bag real quick?
How much stuff can you stuff here? Stuff each other. Stuff you stuffed enough stuff.
Oh, it's the green backpack. Just stuff it. Just stuff it next. Just place it next to it. Just place it next to my bag. My green bag. Just place that next to it. You don't have to put it
Like,
in.
put it in the green bag. Just place it. Yeah, place it in
Changes her answer like 5 different times.
I'm sorry. I love you.
Do you really?
I do.
Do you?
Do you really?
You want me to
You
prove
love
it?
the idea of me.
You want me to
Oh!
prove it? You want me to prove it?
Oh,
Fight me!
I am so glad my dad isn't home. Because he'd be so pissed right now. Oh, we're a little bit too loud for his liking.
Fight me.
Maybe I will.
Okay, do it.
Every time you say you're going to punch me, you just bat me in the face. Oh, we have a senior meeting tomorrow.
Gosh dang it.
I just remembered. I'm sorry.
Gonna monitor your chat again.
Oh, did you see it? Thank you. I appreciate it when you do that.
Oh, someone's in here besides you.
Is it just some random person?
Zipper.
Who?
They're legit just called Zipper with 2 burrito emojis.
Can I see?
One before.
Can
one
you show me?
after.
Can you say, I'm monitoring the chat for Lila right now. Did you need something?
She wasn't answering, so I just texted her.
Say, yeah.
Hello, Zipper. I'm monitoring the chat on Lila's behalf. Did you need something?
Yeah. Because sometimes people will just join the chat without realizing it, or, like, save it for later. Wow.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's a Sylveon, but, like...
That's adorable.
I know, right? But, like, I'm making a ref sheet for it. But, like, this isn't, like, the shiny version of a Sylveon, too. It's, like, just some person's version of a Sylveon. This is hella old, too. Like, I started this probably, like, 2 years ago. Or, like, a year and something ago.
What?
A year and something ago. Like...
Wait, is this a commission or is this your own thing?
No, this was for... this was a raffle prize.
Okay.
So, like, the person had won the raffle, and, like... Every time they joined... They got back on Amino, it was when I left. So, like, it just ended up not working out. Like, at all.
So now you're finally getting into it after 2 years.
Wow. That's sad.
What?
The person that just replied in the chat. I was
Oh.
like, oh, I thought I was getting a commission for a second. Never mind. All around me are familiar ways. I need more cash for my candy stash. Or my I need more candy for my candy stash. Are those Paw Patch just white? No, they're not white. Thank you for being such a good monitor.
You're welcome.
You're like a hall monitor. But better.
Can I be a mall cop instead?
Yeah.
Paul Blart, mall cop.
I want to draw that now. Like, just stick a picture of Shae on, like, Paul Blart.
Just be like,
Chat monitor.
I know.
When you get to level 16, you get a custom, like, banner badge thing for your page. And I'm like, I know that's, like, so far away from me because, like, I still have a lot of points I need to get even just to get level to 15. But, like,
yeah, I'm just
what would I want to do? Because you can't change it once you have it. I think. Like, if I could change it whenever I felt like it, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But since I don't think you can change it, it's like, huh.
I'm hungry.
Is Max on her way?
Why didn't you eat any food at the potluck?
I had a watermelon and a Capri Sun and a brownie, and you guys were
That
like,
doesn't sound
"You want to
like
take
food."
us home?" Or
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were hungry. I would have just thought you would have said, oh, I'll just eat some food real quick and then we'll go. Sorry about that.
I wasn't that hungry when I got there, but I'm hungry now.
I don't really have any, like, snacks. Or physical cash. All I have is PayPal.
I think I have many.
I have like
We're not taking money from you, Beyblade.
$11. This person has $55. Give it to me.
Who? Oh, did they make a new art chat or something?
They were like, "Wow, I have $55." It's like, I hope you're ready to lose that because how many artists are gonna be there?
Of how many artists are going to join that chat being like, whoa. Well, I mean, would you like
Should
to
I
spend?
start a chat that says, "Can I get anything for 25 cents?"
I mean, if you want.
I just want to see what happens.
Do it.
Well, I've seen people actually get some pretty good stuff for 25 cents. Like, honestly.
That's just sad.
That's the world that artists live in.
Should I just put a picture of my dog as the cover?
Sure. If anything, just write, like, LMAO, I don't know why I made this. I honestly just want to see what I could get for 25 cents. Might buy something. Don't know.
Just put my budget is 25 cents. Just wanted to see if I could get anything.
Samantha, no.
Not looking for adopts, though.
Samantha.
That's like bad, but like funny at the same time.
Yeah.
Yay, Blitz is here! Hello!
Hello, person I don't know.
Blitz is one of my commissioners. Like, she's bought stuff for me in the past.
That's cool.
Yeah, she called Blitzin, but I call her Blitz.
BTW, the cover photo is
See, I
my
didn't.
dog.
I didn't see that you had posted it in the chat. I'm sorry, Blitz. My phone's not, like, letting me know when people are posting anymore. Oh, man. I'm glad you actually got to join the stream, since you didn't get to join the Tuesday or the Wednesday stream. The amount of nicknames I have online is ridiculous, LMAO. Who does anybody else call you Blitz, or is it just the thing that I do for some reason? Because I have no idea where that originated.
Like, if anyone does, like, I'm just probably gonna buy something, but then, like, pay them extra, because, like, it's really sad if someone's like, hey, I can make this stuff.
A lot of people will probably just do like, I can do a sketch for that.
You do a sketch for 25 cents.
I do.
No.
My recent faves have been Blip, Litz, Blizzle, and Bit. I can't tell whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Look at the cute photo of my dog that's the cover.
Yeah, most people just call me Blitz. Okay. Yeah. I can see that. This Rushy is probably like, when did I add this card? Will it let me know? Like, does it tell me? I made this January. Yep. It's pretty old. 5 months is a long time to wait for a raffle piece. Oh, man. The person's been pretty nice about it, though, even though it's been a while. So, like, I'm like, making their piece, like, priority right now. Unless I get, like, an in-stream commission. What?
This one person joined, and they go, you can buy my soul for that price.
That LMAO, I would do it.
I don't even know what to respond.
Just say, oh my gosh.
I'm just putting OMG.
I actually just wanted to see
like,
whether or not.
So is that like an offer? Like, can I?
Because Satan's kind of breathing down my back right now.
I kind of need some more.
Lamau.
I kind of need some more this month. Like, I'm really short.
Like, but it's like a real offer because like Satan's kind of breathing down my back.
Because like I kind of need to.
Like I gotta make the quota. Oh my god! Someone said they can make a headshot for 25.
Oh my god!
That's so sad. That's really
Samantha, what have you started?
I'm gonna ask for examples.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! They already said so.
That's so sad.
That's so sad.
You have almost $20.
Oh my god! That's so
You
sad.
better pay them at least $10.
How good are their How good is it though?
That's what they do. That's like it's not bad. Like
Oh,
it's
that's cute.
I'd give $2 for that at
like,
least.
that's really cute.
Ripperoni.
I'd give
I
$10
agree,
for
Blitz.
that.
Okay, you know what? We're
Support
I don't even
artists.
get $10 for a
Support
headshot.
your artists.
Why are you just yelling? Yelling
Because
doesn't
it's
help.
important.
Yelling doesn't solve anything.
I yell when something is important.
Ah!
Pay Lila $50.
What? See, that's also why I want to get a Patreon. It's like, oh, that's my food money for the month.
You're not living by yourself.
I want to.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, like, I feel like bad. I feel like I should commission them just because they were like, oh my god. really tempted to make another chat that's like, I have a penny.
No. Nobody would be willing. Oh, wait, no.
I've seen it. There was one person that was like, I have 3 cents, and they had like 20 artists in there.
Oh my gosh, it's so sad.
Sad. This is really
Wait, what did Blitz say?
sad.
Yelling solves everything. No, it doesn't.
See, someone
I'm
agrees.
gonna wait. Like, I'm gonna come to like 10 artists for 25 cents.
Just PM,
Samantha,
PM
don't
them.
be mean.
No, like, give them a little bit more. Like, at least $1.
It's just like, it's just really...
At least $1, that's the thing.
At least!
No,
Because
at
PayPal takes stuff
least
out.
5.
5
You guys are cheap.
That's how the art world is. I don't even have that much money right now, and I'm saving up for Saturday, so I wouldn't be able to pay that right now.
$5.
I can make an icon for 25 cents and a background and flat shading. That's so much.
That's so sad!
Oh, that's so sad!
Oh, why are we
Why are they
sad?
that desperate for money?
Because that's how the art world
where
is.
we're at. Okay.
That's how the art world is. Especially with artists that don't have a very much of a following, they're willing to do pretty much whatever just to like get the reputation for it.
That is so sad.
I started off at
Give
50.
them
I
more than
started off with
25
50 cent headshots.
Yeah, like that's where
I started off with
person
50
is
cent headshots.
Oh my
That's
god, I'm
just
checking out
sad.
their
Like,
profile real quick.
Here, I'll show you headshots I did for 50 cents. Like, it was bad. And like, they weren't bad headshots either. Like, I probably should have gotten more than what I did.
At least $10, yeah.
Here.
It
The
should-
first
it
one
should
I
be
ever
for how
did,
long it
the
takes
first
you.
one I ever did was this one.
That's hella good. For 50 cents?
Yeah. And then the last one I ever did, I think, was for the 50 cents, because I was doing the 100 headshot challenge, like,
Another
Shae is
artist
right now.
joined, I'm worried. I can draw you a headshot. Everyone's just offering headshots for 25 cents.
That's not that bad.
Here's some examples. I feel so bad.
Why'd you do
I
this?
have to commission everyone now.
And then I think the last one I did was probably this one. And that
so
was for
cute.
Ajane. Like, I felt really bad. I was done after that. I was like, you know what? I got enough experience. I got enough reputation on here now. I don't need
Oh my god,
anymore.
they're giving me a deal. It's not even their normal prices. Their normal prices for a headshot is $1 to $2.
Oh.
Samantha, what are you doing?
I don't know. I feel so bad.
Are you gonna pay all of them?
Probably. I shouldn't have done this.
Hey, you have money right now.
Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that art. Their art.
They're so good!
Let me see. I want to see. I want to see.
Done this.
Oh, but that's pretty good too.
I shouldn't have done this.
Yeah, now I feel
Someone
bad.
else already joined. God fucking damn. I would like we broke after this. Like 25 cent everything.
But you'll have so much art.
Yeah, I know. Like,
God damn it. Someone wants to bid on my kitty that I want. They only 52 cents though, so I can bid higher. But I'm about to spend.
aren't you almost at 20? What are you
Oh
at
my
right
god,
now?
someone else is offering a digital headshot. What the duck?
I'm tempted to buy. I'm tempted to go into your
Yeah,
chat and buy a
I'm
bunch of
gonna go
art.
there and buy
What's up? Hi, Dad.
Oh, I should keep it down.
Yeah, my dad's home now.
People, these artists are just like,
I feel so bad.
oh my god, I feel so bad.
You know, thinking about it, I would totally do, like, something for 25 cents, too.
You see what I mean? Like, you don't think your art's worth that much.
No.
But I love your art. Like, if I had any of your pieces on my computer right now, I'd be showing it off because I love it that much.
Thank.
I'm asking this person for some examples.
Oh my god.
Give it in.
Oh yeah, I need to fix the hand on Cappy. Did
But I like it.
Did you already make your sticker page?
No, not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna fix it before you make one.
Okay.
Because it would look weird as a sticker.
God,
Oh my
you
God.
got your new glasses!
Okay, no. I can see in high definition, and when I first put them on, my doctor looked at me, and I said, "Holy shit!" And they're like,
I'm live streaming.
well, fuck me, alright. And when I first saw him, okay, no. Alright, this is the first
Close the
time.
door, please. Could you close the doors before we start screaming?
Okay, so this is the first time that I have actually seen him with actual glasses on.
Oh my god.
Because by the time I met him fully, I had glasses that were out of date. So I didn't see this right here.
Yeah?
And I never thought it was there until today.
I gotta shave now.
I've never actually seen the mustache until now. And
I
he was
just
scared.
I
He was
just
scared.
ran out of
Oh, it's so great.
M&Ms.
You can see how really ugly I am.
And then
I was
just
just.
my proving.
Okay.
What did you do to my bed?
Oh my god, it's
I'm
bright
sorry.
up! Oh,
Put
it's
those
bright.
back
Put them
on.
back on. What are you
Back
doing?
It's like a shield of white. No, I want to see. Stop.
Max,
but like,
What? Max Flyers?
wait, what? Somebody knows
Yeah.
me? Oh, it's my dudes. Hi, yeah.
Max got new glasses and can actually see for once.
I was gonna post them on my furry amino later today.
Call your mom back.
What?
Call your mom again.
She's like at something important. I can't just.
Oh,
keep
okay.
going.
Duck it. I'm commissioning all these nerds.
So
I
she
opened
made
a
a chat. Oh, you want to tell it?
I opened a chat saying even though I wore it, saying I have
Best,
25
Shiva.
cents. What can I get? And so many people were like, I can do this. I can do a headshot.
Is that you? Wait, is that you? I saw a post on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it later with a picture of my old ones. And
Wait, are you
comparison
gonna have to like turn down my screen brightness again?
No, actually,
You don't have to anymore.
These
Yay!
are transition lenses.
Oh, nice.
So I can officially.
How much were those glasses?
These in total, the lenses were probably pushing 500. And
What?
Just the lenses?
It's called having insurance.
coverage. And I didn't have to pay for the lenses. I only had to pay $70 for the frames. The
That's
frames
not
themselves were $170,
Talking G's.
and I only had coverage for so much on the frames, and I only
They're
had to
hecka
pay.
cute.
Yeah,
They
I
look
know.
nice
Love
on
them,
you.
right? See,
I'm
nobody
conditioning
on
everyone
Free
now.
Amino can see my face, so they can't tell me I look good in them, and I don't want
Well,
people
you
to
do.
see my face. And it's just a problem with me. I don't like people seeing my face.
Well, you'll get
That's
more.
okay. I'm the same.
Okay.
I
Well,
will do a.
as you start to do conventions and stuff like that
I'm wearing
more.
masks at my conventions. Fuck
You
it.
didn't
you
last
are?
time. You didn't last
that's
time.
because I didn't have one made. I'm going to Comic-Con, by the way.
Oh, you
in
are?
San Francisco.
Oh, lucky.
I got invited by Devin. You know who
Wait,
he
is anyone going to Fanime?
When's
I don't-
Fanime? And where is Fanime?
I don't even know. But my dad's gonna be like working.
I'm gonna make a resin
Should I get
cast of my mask before Comic-Con, so that if anybody knows I'm going to Comic-Con, they can't see me. Cause
Oh my
fuck
God.
everybody.
Why?
Oh man, I forgot to email over my ref sheet. Anyway,
Oh,
no.
I'm sorry. See, I'm working on a ref sheet too right now, and I'm live streaming on my channel.
Well, I finished up my ref sheet. I have a really sad story about that.
Oh.
So I finished lining the entire thing, and I spent 3.5 hours lining it because I was taking my time and I was on the phone with him. I was on Discord, and then I get up because my mom's yelling at me to eat dinner, and I'm like, Mom, I don't want to eat dinner. I'm not hungry. Yes, I live with my mother. So I walked over. I got myself something to eat. I'm sitting there. I finish my food. I put my plate away. I grab a water bottle. I
Probably
walk.
the one time she's concerned about you eating.
Yeah, like one of the.
I
only
know,
times she's
right?
concerned about me.
Why?
No, I walk into my the back bedroom. I look at my computer, so my computer screen's black. It's like, okay, and in my mind, I know it's not asleep. Now, when my computer's asleep, in order for me to wake it up, I can't just, like, wiggle my mouse. I have to click the power button.
Yeah.
I walk up and sit down, and I wiggle my mouse, and I know that it's not in sleep mode. But my mind goes, you should hit the power button. Slam, deletes everything. It killed it, because Shae doesn't have backup.
It does.
It didn't save mine.
It just didn't save yours for some
Nope,
reason.
and so I opened my program again. I lost all the liner.
When Psy closes abnormally, it will
And
normally save it for you.
I had
So I
2
find that
full
really
bodies
weird.
naked, 2 full bodies clothes, and 5 icons with their facial expressions fully lined, ready for me to color.
That
I
pains
lost
me.
all of them. I flipped my shit.
don't
I
blame
started screaming, and I walked outside. My mom's like, what happened?
Blitz said, "Oh, I'm sure you're beautiful," and rip.
Oh, thank you. XD, wow.
Wow, XD, or
Rar.
Rar XD.
Anyway, so
Yikes. Yeah, they're even saying yikes. That's a lot to lose.
yeah, I walk outside, and you know how my mom doesn't give a shit, right? I walk out, and she's like, what happened? I said, I lost everything. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. So she actually
Since
gave
when
a shit.
does your mom care?
And then she brought her dog. She brought Kira.
She tried making me feel better by bringing my dog into the back bedroom to cheer me up.
What is
cuddling
this?
I told you.
Kira was cuddling a teddy bear.
I told you that my mom, after having an adult talk with her, had.
I know, but I didn't
had
want to
accepted
believe it.
No, she's full on helping me now at this point. She's accepting the fact that I want to be a digital artist.
With the
being
exception
nice.
of Fair, she's being nice.
During Fair, she was being a bitch only because she was stressed. And after Fair, she's like, oh, take it easy, it's okay. How's your job doing?
Yeah, that's how my mom is. Whenever she's stressed, she takes it off.
Oh, no, you know the stories of what's going on in my house, right? Like shit stories.
His
that I
life.
want to move out and all
Should I
that.
ask them
I
for
know
Shae
that.
or mistletoe?
Uh,
I asked one for marble already.
By the way, the ref sheet that I'm making is for the World of Darkness
mistletoe.
thing in general.
Okay.
So, no, and then I walk out. She's like, "It's okay, just take a breath," and she gave me a hug.
Oh.
What
And she patted me on the back.
Who
I'm
is
crying.
this woman?
And my mom, she's like, it's okay. And I walked back into the bedroom. I got on Discord with him just before his final, and my mom come in there, and she's like, hey, oh, you're on recording. And so she walked out. Usually she doesn't care if I'm on with me. She'll bitch me out. She walked like, oh, okay, I'll leave you alone.
What the hell is happening?
And then she came in there, and she's like, maybe you should take a break from it.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should take a breather because she heard her being
Relax.
pissed off about
And
it.
I was like screaming over the mic to Shiva. I felt really, really bad for that. Anyway, I'm sitting there, and then she comes in with my dog, and my dog's like being cradled like a baby, and she looks at me with these big ass eyes, and she's got this teddy bear twice her size of her body. She's hugging it. I'm like,
Aw.
okay, that's fucking adorable. And my mom's like, look at your dog. Ooh, she's trying to make me feel better. I'm
Aw.
like, okay, thank you. And for one, where did my mom go?
No, where have you been?
please.
Where have you been?
Please stay like that.
And she
didn't you
climbed-
clean the house? Weren't you coming over yesterday? Did you just decide
I
to clean
stayed-
your house?
No, I stayed home, worked on my ref sheet till 9 o'clock. I come home, she cleaned the house.
She just cleaned the house without asking you.
Nope.
What?
And she took all the trash out. She took it to Nana's. She dealt with everything.
She's being a person. Holy.
Let's said dogs make everything better.
Yeet, yeet, yeet.
Yeet,
Dogs
yeet,
are
mofo.
amazing.
But like,
Yeah, she did that. And get this, I finished lining that in less than 2 hours.
did you
I redid
start
the entire
relining
thing.
already?
I relined the entire thing directly after it got deleted.
Please tell me you have a save file now.
Yep, I
You
saved
need to
every
not
single
keep
time.
working. You can't keep doing that.
Yeah, I have a bad problem.
This is
Yes,
why.
you do.
This is why I'm suggesting to her. There's this program specifically made for artists and stuff who forget to save their work.
Yeah, that'll do it for you, right?
It auto saves it. It auto saves it not from the like. It's a separate program from like Psy or anything.
Gonna go
It
home
saves
and make
full
dinner. Are
versions.
you coming home or getting your own food? Is what my mom.
I was gonna ask if we could get McDonald's because I can.
No.
No.
No,
She doesn't-
I got insulted the other day.
What happened?
So my mom
The
wasn't
one
in a good
actual
mood,
bitch
and
who-
she called me. She basically called me fat. She called me
What?
overweight.
What are you talking? What?
Yeah.
Girl,
otherwise
She
She's
said
she's
probably
that,
underweight.
no, she said that Shiva's been putting a bad habit in your head.
because of how much trash food.
And then she said, he's already overweight, you don't need to be. And I'm like, okay, for one, he is not overweight.
No, he's fine.
You're underweight, okay?
Hey.
Stop doing that.
And to be honest, I really don't want to keep eating that shit. I can literally go buy a bag of lettuce and be okay. So,
And I haven't had junk food in a while, and I was kind of hoping for it. Never
I'll
mind.
take you guys to go get that.
No,
No,
I
I
don't
will.
want you to go
Too
get
bad.
food where you're
I'm
not.
gonna do
No, duck you.
Fuck you. So my mom is asking me.
That's how you know they love each other.
Duck you.
No,
God.
so she's asking me if I'm gonna be home for dinner.
Do you want to be? Because I thought you were gonna want to come
Are you
hang
gonna
out for a
come
while.
home or are you getting your own food?
I just got to Tyler's place. We're hanging out right now. Yeah, like, did you just pick up Shiva?
Yeah. No, okay. Get
It's just
this.
something I have.
So I just got these glasses. I go in the house. I'm waiting for him to come home, and I say to myself, "Oh, I'm gonna play Talos Principle with my new glasses. A
The
game
one-
that already makes me nauseous."
Oh my gosh.
And I went in. I'm like, "Oh, maybe I won't be so nauseous wearing these new glasses." No.
No.
It would be worse.
Halfway through, he tells me he's home, and I'm sitting like, I'm about to puke. I'm sitting there like, okay, I can't play this anymore.
Do you get sick from motion stuff?
Apparently so.
Certain
God.
types.
Certain types.
Talos Principle is in the first person, except when you take a step, your view bobs up and down.
Like you're
and
like
that's
a person.
really,
It's supposed to be a hyper-realistic game.
and that's really.
Talos
that's
Principle.
why.
No, Talos Principle. If you don't know what it is, it's you're an AI
You're
filling
like a
out
robot.
puzzles,
You're a robot doing puzzles.
and it takes place in Roman ruins, and it's actually a really beautiful game. I really like it, and there's like subsections since I got the DLC with it. I started playing this one section that's the AI you're playing on as is Uriel, and you have to free other bots that the god had chosen to lock away because he was not in his right mind and he thought they were going against
God
him.
machine?
Shut up!
The God Machine!
I don't want to talk about the god machine with this game, please. Nah, then.
So we're not OP. I'm not OP.
But no, I'm sitting there. I'm halfway through. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'm fine. No, I'm not. I'm reeling over my trash can. I need to stop playing this game. And then I go outside. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go pick up Nick. I'm gonna feel better. And I have to go run to my outside trash can. I drool into my trash can because I was about to puke.
I'm drooling in my trash can.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Pretty much it. Are you sure? Is that all you have?
No, at fair. Okay, I have stories from fair if y'all want to listen.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
I
so
love
I
listening to
saw
you
you-
talk.
I would rather not. I'm dead. And
Alright,
forever,
so I'll
no.
tell the stories then. Alright, so we get to weigh in, right?
Oh, it's this one.
I'm telling the stories about weigh in.
Oh, it's this one.
So I go into weigh in. We're waiting for our group to get called up for swine.
Mhm.
I get called up. My pig goes through. His pig goes through. Go home. Too light. Jack's goes through. Go home. Too light. Mine goes through. $1.99. You get to go. I don't know how pissed I was. First of all, the day before, I'm sitting there. I am having to flea dip all of these baby goats because they have sand mites. When they can't have sand mites, when they go through. So I'm giving them a bath in the sink, you know. I'm trying to rush because my mom's got to take the goats down to the fairgrounds that day. She decided to take a load off. And here comes Cecilia, which is, her kid is in the swine group. She comes running up, jumps out of her car, and she's like, hey, what's up? And I said, yeah, hi, what's up?
You
She
know
goes-
I'm live, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure
Yeah.
you knew.
No, she goes, I'm gonna go slop the pigs. Because we slop the pigs to get them heavier. I'm like, hold on a second. Wait a minute. I'm almost done blow drying this goat. And I'll go with you to make sure you're feeding it the right formula. We have an entire recipe to feed these pigs because they like very specific things. She's like, oh, I'll go do it.
These pigs are picky.
I'm like, wait a second. And she leaves. I'm like, okay. I run out there and they're already slopping them and they didn't follow this recipe. They just didn't care. And I look at her and I say, dude, what the fuck are you
Blitz
doing?
is like, OMG.
What are you doing? And she goes, I'm slopping the pigs. You just destroyed our last chance for weigh-in right now. And then she lets them run.
Oh my gosh.
All the pigs are underweight. Bella, her daughter's pig, is at the max weight. She doesn't need to be slopping her pig right now. All the rest of ours are underweight, and we're trying to slop them in time. And here's my pig. She's got my pig out, and her daughter's pig. I'm like, and then her daughter's pig is rolling in it. I'm like, okay, they need to go back. And they take off running. My pig should not be running. If it runs any moment or any bit, it's gonna lose weight. And she goes, oh no, it's fine. No, it's not.
Didn't they leave? And then you had to go rustle them all back up again?
No. They tried to herd them back in. She's got the door to the pig pen wide open. And whose pig comes running out first? His. Injures its leg.
Oh.
It's limping. And we had to make a lie to the weighmaster that his pig is okay. It's limping because while we were loading today, it injured itself. For the past several weeks, his pig would take off running out of the gate, or out of the front gate of the pen, and it would sprain its limb. And it would heal, and it'd be walking fine, and then it just gets over anxious. But his pig comes running out, and it fucks its leg back. Bad. It can barely walk. And it's still trying to run. Next pig. Jack's pig. All of them. All of them are out.
Oh my god.
I'm the only one hurting them back in. I look at her daughter and I say, why aren't
Let's
you...
just
why aren't you...
let's just keep saying
you with, like, a
and
bunch of
yikes.
pigs, like-
And her daughter isn't doing anything. And I go, why don't you have a pig stick? Because when you work with pigs,
You work with a pig stick.
you use a pig stick because you can't halter a pig. Because they'll run into the ground. So it's like, let's say you're on a hill and you got a ball rolling down the hill. To guide the ball, you take a stick and you put it by its side and keep it straight, right? That's how you guide pigs. Pigs are highly intelligent and they know, okay, you tap me on the shoulder, I gotta turn. You tap me on the other shoulder, I gotta turn. You smack me in the nose, I gotta back up. You smack me in the ass, I gotta move. You know, that's how pigs work.
Mhm.
I'm the only one wielding a pig cane. And her daughter doesn't want to pick one up because she's got slop on her hands. I've picked up pig canes with shit on my hands. I think you're fine. And then they close the door just as they're going up to the bed.
Why did they close the door?
Because I was yelling at them to close the door before they got out, but then they got out. It's like a delay.
These assholes.
And then
I'm just
she opens the door, they
imagining
run
you with
back
a bunch
in,
of pigs
and
and
then,
their stick,
and then you see her, oh, I gotta go by, and she fucking leaves. I'm like, oh boy, and my mom comes home to load the goats, and she's like, oh, we're gonna go slaughter the pigs real quick. I'm like, don't even think about doing it, they already did it. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah. She goes, what did they put in it? Milk, a scoop of pig food, and a can of peaches. She goes, these pigs aren't gonna eat.
Oh my gosh.
So pissed off. So pissed off. And then they get mad at us that we're not helping them set up pig decorations when my mom, the kids she's responsible of, don't have pigs anymore. So she's like, I don't have to deal with the pigs anymore. Because all my kids that were dealing with pigs don't have pigs. And they were getting mad at us that we weren't helping
It's like,
Feed
that's
them,
yours.
clean
You're supposed to be
them.
doing that.
pigs. By the end of the fair, we talked to each other. We got over it. We're okay now. It was just at the
Yeah.
moment it cost us.
You ready
a
for
lot,
Saturday?
You know,
As your
that's the
mom-
next problem we got to talk about. That's the next thing on the docket. But no, we go through. My pig weighs 199. The weight limit's 215. I asked for a reweigh. I am sobbing in tears. They re-weigh. It's the same. And I go put my pig back. And that's when I find out that the weight scale is off by 10 pounds, but nobody's saying anything.
What?
Nobody wants to admit that the weight scale is off 10 pounds because if they did, half the pigs there would have been overweight.
Oh.
Which puts us in jeopardy because Jack's pig would have made it, his pig would have made it, mine wouldn't have. But still,
Yeah.
2 kids would have been able. He's out nearly $1,000 from this pig. I'm out nearly $1,000. Everybody is. I'm supposed to be using that money for my college. And then my mom goes, go get your lamb, we gotta go take it in. Calm down, it's okay, breathe, it's okay. I'm fucking sobbing.
Well, last year is because the pigs were overweight.
No,
No.
we fixed the overweight problem last year. And we made it in. But this year was a terrible. But no, I grab my lamb, I run over to the weight scale, I'm sobbing. I look at Thatcher and I say, please just get on the weight scale. I'm sitting there like on my knees, begging this lamb to get in the weight scale because he's not going in. Because there's 2 different scales. There's the heavyweight scale for a steer and for a pig, and then there's the lightweight scale for goat and sheep. And they just got a new one, which is all mechanical.
Mhm.
We're sitting there, I load him on, and usually the weighmaster, when an animal's overweight with the old scale, he would wait until the animal jumps, and then he'd knock it and say, oh, okay, this is the weight when it's not. He would do that for kids. It's all digital, you can't do that with this. And my lamb goes in there, 97 pounds, minimum weight 100.
Oh my god.
I'm crying. I didn't see the number. He looks at me, he clears it, and he says, 100.
Oh.
Everybody in the barn saw it. Didn't say anything.
You don't screw with him, though.
This Waymaster has been in since my mom has been showing. I think he's lit.
He lit.
He's hella lit. And
Unless
then,
you want every one of your animals to be inexplicably under or overweight for the rest of your career, I advise you shut the hell up.
No, and then we had to load the pigs up on premises because usually when we do fair, when an animal doesn't make weight, you get placed in a feeder class, which means it's not going to go to auction, but at least you get to show it. This dickhead, Joe Bringle, the guy that runs fair now, removed that entire class. The barn is nearly empty because half the animals that didn't make weight. And he says all of the animals that didn't make weight get to go home on premises as soon as they're done weighing. No feeder class, no opportunity to get a new buyer, and no opportunity to the kids who don't have anything to show. My sister only took a lamb. It was underweight. He removed the feeder class. My sister didn't even get to show this year. This guy's a dick. This is the guy that refused to give me my belt buckle for winning Best in Show Rabbit last year, and I had to fight for a year to get it. I got this at a 4-H functional meeting. He didn't hand it to me because he didn't want to be seen handing it to me.
Why?
Because he doesn't like me.
That's stupid. It doesn't matter if he
Also,
likes you
he's
or
like
not.
that-
If you earned it.
He looks almost exactly like that one guy from Modern
The
Family.
heavyweight one guy, the gay one?
The heavyweight
He
guy.
sounds
yeah.
just like him.
Yeah.
He
He
sounds-
sounds gay and he wears pink flannel button-ups.
So he looks like him, exactly.
Just
He's a
with
gay
less
little
hair.
bitch.
He's like balded. But other than that, like his facial structure, his body.
He looks gay.
Okay.
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 I mean, I'm gay, but that's like...
That's a different story.
bruh.
That's kind of obvious.
But no, this guy
Family.
removed the feeder class. I had to take my pig home, and then we left the two underweight there, which happened to be Cecilia's daughter's lamb, which is irony. Because she took a lamb and a pig. The lamb didn't make weight. The pig did. My sister's lamb, they got to stay only because, one, we would have to make 2 trailer loads. 2, my lamb would have flipped its shit if its friends got removed. Well, we loaded them out. Thatcher got really upset that his friends were gone, but I got overly attached to him, and I woke up crying the day of the auction. Anyway, yeah, that happened.
Oh, you want me to tell the story?
What one?
So.
The Clippers?
No. Well, that'll be part of it. Let me start with that one. Let's start
Let's
the
start with that one.
Clipper situation.
So, my dairy goat has to be shaved bald for show, so Candy Hogan's got a pair of clippers, and she said, here, borrow my clippers!
She gives you that. You shear your lamb.
My goat.
Your goat, sorry.
My dairy goat.
Your dairy goat. And
She's
then
gorgeous, by the way. She's fucking beautiful.
we had to bring out a second pair of clippers additionally to do some other
sorry.
stuff on other animals.
No, we had to bring out a second pair of dog clippers to shear the udder bald.
Relieve.
Yeah.
Because the udder has to be bald if she's in full milk.
And the bigger clippers were way too... You do not take those to the udder.
Also, if you look at my frame, you know, the goat with the polka dots, I posted
That's
about
Cookie,
it.
right?
That's Cookie. That's the one I had to shear bald.
So...
I bet she was pissed.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Cookie, she behaved until I had to clip her udder because the clippers we used for the udder were kind of pulling, so kind of like ow, ow, ow. But she was
Imagine
okay.
if someone ripped the hair off your nipple.
Don't even get me started on clipping. Oh my lord. Blitzing though. Poor Blitz.
But after all that, after the show, we go and we take the clippers back. I take the small set and Elena takes the big set. We set them outside the RV, right next to the steps leading up to the door, with the
Where they're safe.
with the smaller case stacked on top of the other. No one is supposed to come through our camp really, unless they have a reason to be there or they're a member of our
Or club.
club. So the next morning we get our day started. I suddenly get asked by
Sorry.
Candy
Oh, where's my phone?
in the barn,
Oh, it's over there. Ah, don't matter.
where'd my clippers go? And I'm like,
fuck
oh,
my
they're back in.
ass.
And I'm like, oh, they're back in camp.
Hug me, Daddy.
Sorry. I apologize. Continue.
And I'm like, oh, they're back in camp. You know, we set them next to the door of the RV. And she's like, okay, you better go at some point soon. Go and check those and bring them back to me. I go to get them at one point. They aren't there.
They're
They're
gone.
legit just not there anymore.
They're fucking gone. And then my mom texts me right in the middle of field trip day, which is when all the kids come around and I take animals out for the kids to see, you know. Great day, by the way. Wonderful fun. I get this text from my mom. Where are the clippers? What? Where are the show clippers? I'm like, they're next to the RV, and she's like, they're not here. You better fucking find them. I don't have $300 to buy it.
The smaller case, which was Elena's mom's, those were there, off to the side, meaning that the other one had been moved.
Yeah.
So we panic. I have a stress headache that explodes because I've been getting up at 5:30 every morning after falling asleep past midnight.
Cleaning pens.
Going out and cleaning.
I have like one of them.
Doing like four
yeah.
doing like 4 people's worth of cleaning in the morning for
Oh,
3 hours
no.
straight with no break.
What?
Blitz. Whenever it sounds weird and it doesn't sound like me talking, it's Blitz.
Okay.
So I go and I do 4 people's worth of cleaning in 3 hours straight of physical work every morning.
I keep telling him not to do it.
Every morning.
He's gonna overexhaust himself like he did last year, and then I'm gonna have to bedrid him and zip him in his tent and lock it so he doesn't fucking get up in the morning. Or lock him in my RV.
But, anyway, so I've been working for probably 4 hours straight at this point, cleaning pens, filling water, and then I have this, and it's disappeared. And all this pressure is getting put on both me and her to go find him.
And then I get told it's my fault.
Yeah.
When I brought them back to camp where it was the safest they could be.
Yeah.
No, but anyway.
And then about halfway
Why are
through,
people joining this now?
and then we find out.
Because they love you!
Because they love you!
Or they like my shitty stories, either way.
No, like, I made another chat called... Did you guys read the Switch Commission thing? I
haven't. I didn't. Get the
You
chance.
didn't read it? Oh my god, it's ducking funny.
Let me see.
Oh my god. We got paid $20 yesterday
To what?
to do a piece for 2 hours. Do you have the picture of the piece? Because I think
But,
No, Nick, continue your story.
Oh yeah.
Anyway. And then, Elena's getting ready for the sheep show. You know,
I'm
she's-
having to shove my uniform on. You said my name out in public and I'm upset.
What?
He said my real name. I don't like my real name.
Beep.
Beep! I don't think anybody heard it, so it's okay.
Well, that's just why you say Max. Like, see, I've been having a hard time going back and forth with it lately, too, because, like, with them, if I don't say Max, sometimes, like, my mind doesn't... No, my mind doesn't, like, work it for some reason, and it doesn't make sense to me.
My mind completely doesn't think in that way because I've never had to censor myself of saying your name.
Don't worry about it. Just please censor your name. My name, please.
Please, just
So Nick,
censor
she's all
yourself,
dressed
sir!
And your name, too, if you don't mind.
She's all... Well, I'm not gonna... I don't refer to myself in the third person.
Anyway, keep going.
What's up?
Anyway, she's all dressed up for her sheep show. She's about to go in the arena.
Yeah.
What does Candy say to us but, oh, I've had them the whole time. I found them back in the barns.
I did this to fuck with you.
I did this I did this so you would be more responsible next time. Bullshit. Elena's mom...
I'm gonna hurt you.
My second sin. Her mom admitted full on to having another person in our club, whose name is Bubba, admitted to having him move a bunch of stuff back to the barns after the goat show. So her mom, Max's mom,
Thank you.
just
Fucking, I swear to God, if anybody caught my real name, I'm gonna kill them.
Mix!
Please, my name is Max.
I'm sorry, I might have slipped up during the stream.
You fool!
Earlier! I'm sorry, but I know maybe nobody noticed. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do
People
it.
don't realize when you're referring to me.
Well, you're Max, that's why.
Thank
Nobody
you.
knows what everything else is. It's just you're Max.
I just prefer that name because it's like agender.
Are you done with your story?
He's almost done.
Well, I'm done with story 1 of 2.
Oh,
but that's
did you
the
want
end
to
of
talk about
story-
the Switch commissions? Is that
That's
what
the
you're
end of
talking
story
about?
1.
Oh.
So say your bit and then I'll do story 2.
Okay, so so I had my assessment test for LMC today, right?
LMAO
yeah,
Blitz.
Oh, you're gonna have fun going to LMC. Have fun with that shit.
I went in the room and the lady asked, "Do you have your transcripts?" And I go, "No." She was like, "Okay." So she has me log into Aries, which takes like 10 minutes, prints them out, looks at my transcripts and goes, You took AP English? Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to take this. What's your major again? Theater? Yeah, you don't need to take math. Here are the classes you need to take. This is the highest you can go. You don't need the assessment. You can leave. So you mean to tell me
I didn't have to drive all the way?
I drove here. I sat here for 2 minutes waiting for you to be ready for me to come in. And I could just
I'll
leave.
try to.
So that's what happened to me today.
I went and took my assessment tests for DVC, and they told me I need to take all this English shit and all this math shit. I'm like,
And then you said, I'm going
Fuck
for
you.
culinary? And then they're like, oh, you don't need to take any of that.
no, they said I have to. I just ignored them. Because half the classes I
It
had to
wasn't a
take,
prerequisite for your certificate, though.
it's recommended for my major.
Recommended, but not needed.
Well, either major now.
And then I almost bought a $2 pen from the test vending machine. I didn't, but I wanted to.
Anyway, continue your story, Shiva.
And my second story is a significantly sadder story.
Which one is it?
This person's like asking questions about it. I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Oh god, Tess.
What?
Okay, continue.
Tess.
Okay, you should tell the first part of the story, and then I'll tell when we get to the barn.
Okay, so what happened is the baby goats we bought. We're like, oh man, these.
So
come
wait,
from
what about Saturday?
Okay, Saturday there's a massive storm rolling in.
I don't care. We're going.
My mom is like,
I don't care. We're going. Prom's gonna be that night.
no, but it's like, are we gonna walk in the rain?
No, we're going to Japantown. It's all the inside thing.
Indoors.
It's a mostly indoors thing. Like it's
I'm
all
going
indoors.
Anyway. I don't care if my mom gets pissed at me.
Like it's all indoors.
By the way, we get to take the new BART trains.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited because as soon as I stopped taking the train, they said, "Oh, by the way, we're releasing the new BART trains." I'm like, I just stopped taking the trains to get to school. I fucking hate all of you. Anyway, yeah,
I'm taking a limo, so...
Yeah.
wait, are you actually going?
Yeah, I'm going to prom.
I made
Because
her.
she made me!
Okay, but your mom would not let you go to just
Yeah, my
San
mom wouldn't
Francisco,
let me
so
go.
she's just going to prom.
My mom, I think now, since I live under her house, I have to still abide by the rules, but I think now I can go to Japantown and all this on my own more often because now the Antioch station's open. So I'll be able
Ducking
to
cheese,
just
let me go with you. The Daiso there is so much bigger than the one in
my
Concord.
mom pretty much is gonna say, you want to go to San Francisco, you want to go into the city? Okay, just tell me
Oh
when.
yeah, when you guys go to Daiso, I
Yeah, dude with
require
no names.
hockey and a fake sword.
Well, maybe if you come with us,
I'll
Wait,
give
Max.
you money!
Like, are you for
This
sure
person in
able
the
to
chat
take
that's
me
called
home?
Dude with No Name says, your mom is so nice.
my mom is
Special.
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 Are these all people off here for you,
Probably.
Pretty much.
I make posts and stuff like that. I tell you, I sponsor you guys all the time. Like, it's like, go check out Max, or Shae's doing 50 cents headshots, and like, I try to do stuff like that. and
I'm
it's like,
trying
And
to.
then you have me privately existing on
By the
Framino
way,
with no
those
one
who are
interacting.
following me, I am still typing up regulations for my new raffle since I've hit 2,000. I've just been really, really, really busy.
I know, I hit 1,500 the other day, and I was like, oh,
I'm
I
at
don't really want to do a raffle!
I'm at 2,000.
Special
40.
snowflake special, or just
I
special?
might just do a custom raffle. I might.
But those take you so long.
Well, no, not a custom raffle. I might do a adopt raffle. It depends. Everybody wants artwork, and I'm like, I need to do stuff quick and fast. I might not be able to do what I did my poll for.
Well, just do a bunch of headshots and stuff. Don't do stuff that takes you 15 years.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't care what you do on
So-
I'm gonna enter it either way.
So onward with the story. The baby goats we had bought. Oh man, they came from a high ranking dairy. They're like good-blooded goats. We're like, oh, okay. Then they start dropping like flies. They start dying left and right, and we don't know why until we realize that they're heavily inbred. Their bodies can't take it, and they're dying.
That's sad.
One dies 1 week. The next week, one drops. The next week, one drops. So we're down to 3. We take them to fair, and
Or we were down to 4.
no, we're down to 3. No, we were 4.
4.
No, nobody's passed away yet. Anyway, so we get this call from the Red Barn, which is the maintenance barn for the fair, that we need to go check one of our goats because it's really sick. And
Blitz is like, I'm very sorry.
This goat has the runs really bad. It already had the runs when we brought it, but we said that it had started eating shavings.
Okay, now
This
I'm
is
gonna tag in.
where he comes in.
Okay, so I get told by Max. Max is like, hey, we need something to wrap the baby goat in. We're taking her home.
We gotta take her home because she's gonna pass away on the grounds if we
No,
don't.
you said she's really sick.
Are you?
And she could pass away on the
She
ground.
could pass away on grounds. We were hoping she recovers.
And so I go and I get my bath towel. The only thing we have that we could possibly cover this goat in is the bath towel I took, so and I could take a shower fair. I bring it. I rush over. This baby goat is in.
It's barely moving.
It
it's having trouble.
It is sprawled out. It is totally not moving.
I don't know
It's
how
not
you guys do
eating.
it. I would have been bawling.
It's not eating.
Oh no, I've been
Can-
doing this
let
since
us-
I was like fucking 8, man.
Trust me, you'll relate more to what happens continuing. Anyway, so we get the goat picked up. It gets swaddled in the blanket tightly.
The barn manager makes a fucking scene of it. Anyway, that's a different story.
That's a different story, and we'll have a part 2 to this story in particular.
Fucking shitty-ass
I'm
barn
sure everybody's having a lot of fun hearing all your
Anyway,
guys' stories.
So this swaddled, poor, miserable, pitiful burrito
Let's
goat
say the pitiful goat.
is
kid.
thrust into my arms. I get loaded up in Max's car, and we're driving back. She's like, do we want to take the freeway or do we want to take the back roads? And it's like, this goat cannot even hold her head up. I'm having to
She's
support
having digestive problems.
her neck.
So
Let us not go the freeway.
So I'm like, no, we're going side roads.
Yeah. So we start going back the side roads, and this poor baby is just suffering in my arms. It's just I have to keep her. I'm keeping her head supported.
Okay,
I'm doing my
can
best.
I tag in really quick? Like really fast. Okay, so to those who are listening, I'm so sorry if this is heartbreaking. So when something starts to pass away, they go into something called death throes. It means that the body is trying its final attempt to fight. We're in my car. It's nearly dead silent. I'm playing some soft music, and I look over, and he looks at me. He's like, "She's moving," and she's like, she's stretching, and she's putting her head up, and her eyes are bugging. And I'm like, she's going through death throes, right in his lap, and he's never experienced anything like this before. And I'm just telling him, don't look at her. Don't look at her. Just it's okay.
The second part of this, I had been able. She would have been.
Well, the fact that those babies stayed that alive for that long, though, when they're
still
inbred,
going.
though.
They're still going.
How?
The last 3 are still going. Mayonnaise is fine.
Some of them can still.
How
live.
the hell is mayonnaise fine though?
Yeah,
out of that
mayonnaise.
group?
We thought mayonnaise was gonna die.
But
That's what I'm saying. If any of those goats were gonna die, I thought it would have been mayonnaise. If anybody.
This poor goat.
God, that's
had
so
her-
sad. I'm sorry, guys.
have to go pick up my
I can't believe you got gypped like that, though.
What?
Isn't it like illegal to sell inbred animals? There should be a
Dairies
law
don't
against
tell
that.
you.
Oh my god.
They can get away with it by not telling.
But
us.
that's
They can get away
stupid.
with it by dropping them off at the local auction and running. That's what they did to us. So we went to the Escalon
God.
auction. We bought these goats. Oh man, these goats. Oh shit, they're dying.
This baby goat had its eyes shut the entire ride home. When she starts telling me not to look at it, you know that don't look down thing where
Oh.
You look down?
Yeah.
Dang.
I look down. Her eyes are giant
And
and
she's
bugged,
looking
and
at
she's
him.
looking up at me.
Aww.
This
And
poor
I'm just like,
baby.
nope, I can't.
starts
I've
crying.
never
I would
never
be
had an
trying to
animal
leave you.
die on me. I was never there
I've
for
had it
the
happen.
putting
I've
down
had
of any
puppies.
of my dogs.
And I've had goats.
I've had goats, rabbits, chickens, anything. I have seen the life drain out of animals' eyes, sadly, many times before.
It's not fun.
But
And it's not fun.
It's not
so
fun.
It's
she's
very sad.
yeah.
I understand
Who's commenting? I see comments.
that. Let me see. At least around here, the competition bloodlines can be real bad.
Yeah.
Inbreeding happens a lot, sadly.
Yeah,
That's
it's sad, especially with
And,
dairies.
So we managed to get back to Max's house, or her grandparents' house, the ranch where the baby goat was stored, and we have to basically just
I take it from him. I walk in.
Did
the
your
shop
mom
and-
want to use the goat, or did
My
you guys
mom
just bury
said
her?
just go lay her down somewhere quiet. There's a box that we put them in the shop and put a blanket on her, and
all we can do.
So we
This
put
is
her
really
in there
sad.
and
But you got to go.
I'm so sorry, Shae.
It's fine. It's totally
Wait,
fine.
give me a hug.
Okay.
See you later, my dude. Thanks for
Nick,
coming to hang
oofy,
out.
Oofs.
I'm totally with you.
I will see you, if not tomorrow, on our date on Saturday.
Oh my
I
It's
still-
not a date!
You agreed. You agreed to call prom our date, even though you already have a date to prom.
I
I'm
did
stealing you.
agree.
I'm
Oh my
stealing you
God.
from your date, and I swear I'm getting you a corsage that'll look better than his.
Oh my god.
Your mom's gonna get pissed if you spend money on that.
My mom doesn't have to know.
Okay, whatever.
All right.
Bye, my dude. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye. You
You're
dork.
too good to me.
Are you
But-
kidding me? You're amazing. You're worth everything.
Guys, this is on live stream.
I know that you two have more
Is that a
experience and have seen it more, but
I
Chris,
know,
is
it's
that a
sad,
weed?
But it's
for someone who
Nice.
has had two pets in his life, both of which, when they finally did pass, I was not anywhere near the vicinity. I didn't see it. Like, I came home from school once to find out my dog.
The first death is always the hardest, in all honesty.
Well,
Yeah, and
he's
it-
never seen it.
That's what I'm
and
saying. The first is the hardest.
My first was a hamster, and I weeped over that hamster.
Try
Oh,
putting
God.
down your own sheep.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how you guys do
was
it.
fucking-
I processed him, I ate him, and he's mounted on my wall in my room.
Oh my god!
Persecute me as you will.
That poor baby.
No, it was my show lamb one year, and it ended up being incorrect and would have been disqualified instantly because it had a problem with its legs. And my mom goes, well, we're getting you a different show lamb, and I guess you're learning how to process. I'm like, okay. And comes the day we're processing, she puts it down, she's like, get ready. Okay. First thing I processed was a goat, but I didn't get attached to it. It was just we
At
needed
least
the
you
goat.
keep the head.
He
though.
lived a good life. That's the thing. A lot of people don't understand. They call me a monster for what I do.
No.
And they're like, how could you do that? At least they lived a good life. Their
Yeah, I'm
purpose
not calling
was...
you a
You
monster.
use all of the body, though,
Oh, yeah,
at
we
least.
use everything. We don't throw anything away.
Like, God,
We
I know a lot of
refuse.
people that will just shoot just to be able to shoot something.
no,
At least
no,
you guys
no.
are using it.
We eat it. We use it. We make charms. We use everything. I don't like throwing anything away.
but
And like I said, everything had a good life. Everything lived a great life beforehand. None of them
Yeah.
were mistreated. Like, everybody thinks, oh man, the industry, blah, blah, blah. You're just like
This
the
is
industry.
farm, though.
And I'm like, no,
Farm's
it's
normally
not.
nicer.
Do you know what
Yeah, the
happens in the
industry's
industry?
way
In the
bad.
industry, they live in a box. They don't know what
Yeah.
sunlight is. And then they're treated like shit and put down. I'm like, no. The animals that I process, they eat grass, they live in the sunshine, and they're at peace when it
Yeah.
comes. And they know it's coming. They know it. As soon as I take them out on the halter, and they look around, they know it, but they're not fighting. They know. And they are at peace.
Of course.
So
Well, they're comfortable. That's also
They're
why, though.
So
'Cause, like,
so Tess
with-
did die comfortably. I
Yeah.
understand that.
You see what I mean? Like,
I
I
know, but it was
understood
just,
that. Like,
like-
I grew up with farm animals and stuff like that.
That really screwed with
Oh,
me.
that
I
fucked
was
him up.
I was screwed up.
Yeah.
And then let me do this part because
Yeah, go ahead, my dude.
so the next fucking day, it's late. We're done. It was the last day of show, so there was no more show except for the auction the following
Sunday.
morning.
Yeah.
We get a text from our manager,
From...
and it's the same text about the goat being sick.
He's panicking
Me and Jody are both panicked.
because it's either his goat or hers.
We run. I am on basically bleeding feet with a friction rash that makes it so I have to waddle
Oh.
because of how uncomfortable I am. And I full on sprint. I am ignoring it. I sprint down. We get there. They're all fine.
All of them, the one that they thought was dying happened to be the goat we named Mayonnaise. Yes, its name is Mayonnaise because it's white and
It's
it looks
pure
like
white!
mayonnaise.
It looks like mayonnaise!
So, her name is May, but her name's Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise!
No, she likes, when she goes to bed, she likes to lay on her side and splat. She loves
Oh my
to
gosh.
lay out like she's dead. Whole 9
Push.
yards, tongue sticking out, everything. The people across from us. Fucking bitches. Okay, people across from us they're like, oh my god, it's gonna die. So they report us to the barn manager. We walk out there, mayonnaise splatters on the ground. We poke her in the side. She's like, oh, what?
And then she gets up,
And
eats
she gets
some
up,
food,
she
drinks
goes,
some
she
water,
eats some water. I mean,
doesn't
she
have the
does everything,
runs.
She's fine.
doesn't have the run. She's perfectly
And she lays back
healthy.
down.
And the rest are perfectly fine and healthy.
Jinx is
and-
fine. Clarice is fine. Everybody's fine.
What is with these animals and being so ducking weird? I swear
Well,
to God.
hey, it's not as bad as the FFA kid who goes to go show their lamb and finds it dead.
Yeah, there was a dead lamb.
There was an
out there.
FFA lamb that ate too many shavings, and the chemicals in the shavings that they use caused it to blow it up and die.
Not as bad as the kid who got his leg full on stepped on by his.
Oh no, he got trampled by that pig.
Steer.
Oh, his steer. Okay, so no, this kid is going to take care of his steer. Steer steps on his leg, breaks his leg just before auction. He gets hauled off in a wheelbarrow to a car and taken to the
Redneck
hospital.
Gurney. Redneck Gurney.
It's not as bad as my coworker's daughter, who happened to be an FFA. Their pig was housed right across from my lamb. I go to pass by the pig show, seeing that I don't have a pig anymore, so I don't have to be up early and in charge of that. I walk past, she's not showing. I'm like, what the fuck? Where is she? Then comes the auction. She's not at auction. Her pig's not gonna go through. What's going on? I go to work Monday morning. She shows up. The mom shows up. I'm like, hey, what's up? Why wasn't your daughter at show? And she goes, well, we couldn't show it. Some other kid showed and took it to auction for her because we got hit by a drunk driver on Friday night coming home.
Yikes.
I go, are you serious? And she says, no, this guy full on slammed right into the back of us at a stop.
Yeah.
He comes out of the car. He says, did you get hit too? He claims that he got rear-ended first and hit them when there was no car behind
This
him.
is why people need to
And
buy
he was
local.
drunk,
Hashtag support the
and then
farms.
he turned around, he got in his
Good
car.
job.
He got in his car, and he passed out before the cops got there.
Of course.
Yeah. Nice move, guy. And that hospitalized the mom and the daughter till Sunday morning. And she missed her own auction. But the pig did go to auction.
Okay, well, at least the animals still went to auction,
Somebody
though.
took it through auction for her.
At least it still went through, because, like, just not even being able to go through is agonizing as itself.
My birds, my two Japanese buffs, they're miniature chickens.
Oh, I love those
The
fucking
male
chickens.
got champion in breed.
Yeah!
The female got reserve champion in breed. Nice.
Wasn't it division?
The division.
Which
The
is
division
single
was
clone.
single-combed, clean-legged bird. Out of the entire fair, I got champion.
Ducking, jeez, those chickens were great.
My rabbit got best of breed, but it was one up by a Havana, purebred Havana.
Havana,
It's a type of bread, or not.
I love my heart is in Havana.
Bird. It was it's a type of rabbit. Wow, I'm tired. I am so tired.
Red bird rabbit.
It's a different type of rabbit, much smaller than the breed I had. Won Best in Show, but I was in running for Best in Show again. I would have got another belt buckle. Anyway,
I would have got another belt buckle. I mean, at least you got best with stuff, though.
yeah.
Like, you always get stuff like that, though.
No,
You're
and
really
then,
good.
okay, so our entries, at the beginning, just before fair, we had
Did
to
you
double.
want to try this, Nick?
Oh, I know what it's like. I've already eaten a bunch of it.
We had to double check our entries because Joe Bringle, the guy that runs the fair, he screwed everybody over. He said that I was in none.
Yes.
He said that I was in none of my showmanship classes for any of the breeds that I entered, which is bullshit because I pulled up my receipt and there's all my showmanship classes, and so that came back to bite me in the ass because I swore that I had put down sheep showmanship. They removed me off the listing for sheep showmanship.
Why?
Advanced. And when I went in, I
Was it
running.
not on your receipt?
No, it was on my receipt.
Then why did they remove you?
He just didn't want to put it down. He sees a dick. And I go running up because, oh man, I'm going to go into show arena for my final showmanship class, which, if anybody knows what showmanship is your knowledge of the animal and your handling of the animal. Because a standard show, when you go in to take your sheep in there to get it deemed market ready, that's the judge checking the lamb. Showmanship is you handling the lamb, the knowledge you have, how well are you up to date on showmanship methods. So I run up, throw the halter off my lamb, because when you show lamb, you don't have a halter on. I take the jacket off, because he was wearing a jacket, he's all clean. I run up, I'm like, okay, I'm here. I'm still in my uniform. I'm still in my whites. And the lady looks at me. She's like, you're not on the list.
Excuse me?
That's exactly what I said. And she's like, here, go in. And she lets me go into the class. I'm placed 6th out of my advanced class, which is 2 places above what my normal rating is, which is, no, there's a whole story behind that. It's disappointing. My mom thinks it's a disappointment because I got advanced showmanship first place, or not first place, like 2nd place for 2 years, and then ever since then she's like, why can't you be like you did first time? She, you know, she's a narcissist and she's a bitch. Anyway, that was back then. She's changed. Oh, shut up.
I don't want to believe it.
Yeah,
I don't want to believe it.
I understand, I know. No, but then I go in there and they don't even give me my ribbon. They don't even give me a ribbon. They skip completely over me and go to the kid behind me. Because I'm not listed in the class.
What?
Because I was not listed, it means that I do not get a ribbon.
But you have your receipt!
Yep, still didn't get a ribbon for it.
That's what?
Anyway,
That's
it would have been a 6th place ribbon. Doesn't really matter.
That's illegal! No, Puppet Man, that's ducking illegal!
Oh my god.
No, Puppet Man, that's illegal.
Anyway, yeah, that happened. I woke up the day of the auction sobbing. Because I love my lamb so much. I got too attached.
Thatcher was a cool lamb.
Oh, he had a great personality. And
personally, I don't really like lamb.
the ewe lamb that my sister was gonna take that happened to get low on the weight scale, we're gonna breed her to a top breeding male. And
ooh, that's cool.
The first baby born out of its name,
Nice
its name is either gonna be Porter or Baker.
Baker.
I'm a Rainbow Six Siege fan. If anybody knows that, one of the characters you can play as is named Thatcher. That's just his code name. His actual name is Baker. Right?
Last name Baker. I forget what his first name is.
His first name's not listed, I don't think. No, that's for Smoke.
No, Smokes is James Porter.
Well, I was gonna either name him Porter after Smoke, which is the other one that I play when I'm on defense, or
play.
kick your ass. I play him.
Don't hurt the sheep.
I thought he plays with you.
Ow!
Ow!
I'm sure you can hear that audio slap.
Ow! Hold on, I want to get playback on that. Oh my god! Hold on, I'm turning the volume all the way up to see whether or not I can actually hear that.
Which is the other one that I play when I'm on defense, or kick your ass. I play him. Don't hurt the sheep.
He plays with you.
You can hear the ducking slap!
The second one.
Hold on, I want to get playback on that.
No, get the second one.
Ow! Ow!
I'm sure you can hear that audio slap. I love this shit.
Oh god, this is why I do live streams.
Hit me in the cunt with this. I will hit you in the dick with this. Hi, what's up?
I'm live streaming!
I'm sorry. Whenever
I don't care, but like, god, what is with you guys?
I was gonna smack her with the water-based hourglass
right
thing.
in the crotch, and I was about to do it in yours too. I will break it.
Havana Unana.
That's bad. Okay. Anyway, I was gonna name the baby either Porter or Baker after
fun.
him. Are you okay? What did you do? Did you
Sure.
cough so hard you nearly puked?
Yep.
Wow, you're an idiot.
Me?
Not you.
I don't
Me?
have any control over how much I cough.
Hey, you know I cough until I gag and almost puke, so
Yeah.
that's because
Yeah,
I
but that's
have
not the only
problems.
reason you gag.
I don't gag.
Oh
by
my
the way.
god!
Jesus.
Tyler! Oh my god! I've never heard you make such a
I
good
have a dog on me.
Hug.
Yes, I'm hugging you
Have
back.
much hug.
Much wow.
It's okay, child. Anyway, yeah, that was fair. I got $7 a pound, so I'm getting 700.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, after the fair takes out their percentage. The fair takes out 8% from that.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm not getting 700, but... Can you not?
Does it again.
When he gets bitch slapped again. Yes, I beat my men.
Do you beat your meat?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Oh, I haven't saved
out.
in a while.
Max is a bad influence
Pulls out
on you. I remember
and
you
Pulls
making
out a
some
giant
jokes.
steak and starts beating it.
No,
Yeah.
pulls out a tenderizer. Ooh boy, let me tell you.
What have you guys done?
Corrupted everything.
I didn't realize you could do showmanship with a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Blitz is
There's,
saying, I do that with my horse.
There's walk trot, which is on horse. There's halter class.
OMG, what? A Build-A-Bear? I have one that makes the same dog bark. I got that in like 2009.
Wait, we need bacon, yes please.
Oh man, I don't have
bacon, yes,
bacon,
please.
So when we were in the mall one
God.
time,
I think I might have told this story, but go ahead.
no, we're in the mall and we walk past a Build-A-Bear station, and I'm like, guys, we're making one.
We simultaneously look at each other and it's just like,
Okay, let's
And then
go.
I'm like, oh god, please no.
So we go up,
oh god,
and
please, yes.
this lady running the booth is just like, oh my god, there's a bunch of teenagers making a Build-A-Bear. This is gonna be bad. You can just see it in her face, like, hi, welcome to Build-A-Bear.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
And like,
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Would you like a ducking cheeseburger?
no, it's a
Beef
beef
sugar.
sugar.
Beef
I
sugar.
just
Want
want
to
to
see my kid.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken
I'm
nugget.
hungry for food though.
In a minute.
Okay.
Chicken nugget. I definitely need to go get one.
No.
Blitz is gonna go get one, apparently.
Not, and then so we walk past this Build-A-Bear. Oh my god, what the fuck? And
You trying to
and
sit
we
up?
are trying to figure out what we want to make it as. And I grab a bunny rabbit.
It's the
I'm like,
cheapest thing there.
we're gonna grab the cheap $6 bunny. And so we start working on this damn thing, and they're like, okay, you ready to pump it with the stuffing, whatever. They have this really cheesy catchphrase for it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like stepping on this pedal, like humping this pedal almost. Just like, okay, can I just get this done? And everybody's laughing at me because I'm the one that has to do it. I'm like, who wants to do it? And none of them want to do it, so it's my turn to do everything. So I'm sitting there.
Excuse me, it was your Build-A-Bear?
Bitch, you helped me make it.
Did
I
we
picked
forget-
out
did we
the
forget
dinosaur
the sound
noise.
effect you put in
Okay,
it?
no. So we pump it. It's like, what sound effect do you want? And we wanted to get like the Chewbacca sound, right?
No, we wanted to get a pork sound.
Oh, we want to get the porg sound. The porg. But they didn't have it. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? And then you see Lila go, let's put a T-Rex in it.
I'm sorry, I saw T-Rex noise and I thought, bunny.
This poor bunny got a T-Rex noise shoved in it.
And it just goes, and it sounds like it's dying.
Why would they have it if that wasn't what it was supposed to be for us?
And we called it Bacon Yes Please.
So, baby.
Because there was a candle called Bacon that I wanted to see if Yankee Candles had, and they said, no, I'm sorry, we don't have it. And I was like, aw, but
And
yes,
then
please.
so we decided to name it Bacon Yes Please after
They
this
also
candle.
have a yellow wind-up chicken named Maui McButtnugget.
Yes, the story of Maui
But
McButt
Maui
can win.
McButtnugget.
So
The
yeah, we
saga
make
of
this,
Maui
and so we
McButtnugget.
come home, and we go back to my house, and I walk through the door with this Build-A-Bear, and my mom looks at me like, the fuck is wrong with you? You're a grown, like, woman.
Who cares?
You have a job.
Yeah, and that's what I spent my money on.
And she's like, why? What is that? And it's like, it's Bacon Yes Please. And we all start cracking up, and my mom's just like, what? And we pull it out of the box, and we click the button, and it's sounding.
Oh my god.
And my mom is horrified.
It
She's
was
like,
the Jurassic Park T-Rex sound too.
It wasn't just any random T-Rex
it
noise.
was the Jurassic Park T-Rex, and my mom's like, wow.
This is my child.
Yep. And we're proud of it. And we're
We
sitting there-
love this thing.
and
We
it
mess
sits in
around
the
with
living
it.
room. And whenever it's quiet, we click that button, and it's just a silent, distant through the living room.
Okay, okay, you know what? It's amazing, and we all love it, and it makes us happy, so who cares?
And then, okay, Maui McButt Nugget.
The ideal bunny.
Yes, no, Maui McButt Nugget.
All dinosaurs feared the T-Rex.
Your poor wife. No,
You remember the one-legged guy in the ass-kicking competition?
we're sitting there and we're going through the store. Me and Lila. I look over and I'm like, oh, it's a wind-up chicken toy, and it's only like 50 cents. And I pick it up and I buy it.
I say no, don't buy it. You don't need it.
And I buy it anyway.
And we
I
go
have a
home.
job.
But
And
we.
I take it home and we sit it on my dashboard of my car and we're like, what are we gonna name this thing? And I'm like, I don't know. And then she goes home, and I'm sitting up at night because I don't.
No,
sleep.
we came up with this thing because I was just like, we should
swear-
call it Maui.
And oh yeah.
Because like, Wowie Zowie, his name is Maui.
And then I'm like, no. And then we thought of Maui McButt Nugget.
It's perfect.
And then we went to the next like few weeks later. We all go into Rayleigh's, and it's me, Shiva, and Lila, and we see an army of Maui McButt Nugget.
And you wanted to buy
All
of them.
And then
We had to stop you.
Ironically, Shiva's mom comes walking around the corner, and we didn't expect her to be in this.
And I'm cracking up seeing as she's just
We're sitting there
looking
beating
at
the
us.
shit out of each other with plastic baseball bats.
This is our life.
And we wind up all of the little chickens.
And we start having a race.
And by this point, the people in the store are around the corner and they're watching us on the cameras, and we're like, okay, we need to go shopping now. So we go around the corner and they're watching us because they think we're gonna do something.
We cleaned up our mess. We didn't do anything stupid. We didn't break anything. Although that's debatable.
Okay, I have something that you don't know about Lila. So I'm on Discord with him, right? And I'm like drawing or something, and his mom comes into the room because, yeah, his mom comes in and he asks, what's going on? And Shiva goes, I'm talking to Max and his mom. I hear audibly over the mic, "You're doing Max." And
That's what she heard.
I just tense up. I'm like, I start cracking up. I'm in tears, and I'm kind of scared, but I'm not at the same time. And you just hear Shiva go, "Mom, no!" You lied to your mother. Oh no. Oh, we're sitting.
All I'll say is technicality wasn't at that moment.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Savage.
JK, God.
God doesn't need to hear this conversation.
Oh, I want to read the comments. What's going on now?
Oh, wait. No, I'm talking about the conversation we're actually talking about.
No.
Mom, no!
Not a face, Mom!
And I'm sitting there, and his mom's like, "Wait, what's wrong with Elena? Is she okay?"
As she's just cracking up.
Oh, you
on
said
a-
I just said my own name.
I was just like, wait.
Oh, it won't be that bad. You didn't even say it very loud. It's Max.
Yeah, my name's Max.
Whatever. It ain't no big deal.
No, and she goes, "What's wrong with Max?" And she was like, "She's fine. She's fine. She's just really laughing right now." And I'm keeled over my desk just, oh my god, she actually just said that.
Of all the people to say it, I wouldn't have expected your mom to.
Shiva was about to turn around and say straight to her face, "Yeah, Mom, she's hiding under my desk giving me a blowjob, totally."
You're Max, don't worry about it. Even Blitz agrees.
Yeet, yeet!
Yeet, yeet, bo-bo.
Yeah, but he was tempted to turn around and tell his
Skeeter
mom.
Skeet. He was a skater boy. She
She's
said,
a
"See you later, boy."
Oh my god.
I want some food right now.
Let me finish up this commission real quick.
Yeet, yeet.
So,
I kind of want to live stream on your account and see what happens, because I have 2 things I gotta do, but I'm not gonna.
Well, if you
take
want
your
to.
tablet. I want
Like,
to.
I was
but
just trying to
I'll
finish some
probably,
stuff up.
We'll probably do
'Cause,
it
like,
after you guys get something to eat.
See, I started this one.
What is that?
This is gonna be my oh no, not that one. This is gonna be my new desktop background.
What? Who's what here?
Ah!
Just turned your fucking background up.
It's just my laptop. It's
So,
the
no.
screen. It's not that bad.
So who's
Okay,
who?
so that's Reza from Trainwreck. That's me. That's me. That's Alex. That's Discord.
That's funny.
So
It's all the main characters that I use, so it's like, why not? I was gonna put Ashton
by
in
the
it, and
way,
I was like, but
just
Ashton's really
saying,
not me,
I'm gonna
though.
put an image in your head, Tyler. Discord to I'm the man.
I am the man! He's wearing like a pink frilly dress or something like that. Oh man. Okay.
So on my furry
Shots
amino,
fired.
if you guys see that reference sheet, that's like, if you guys want to draw me, when it's complete, go ahead, please. I love
This
fan
is
art.
why I'm getting you a toy house. You should join Art Fight this year too. Like I really
God,
am excited
Art
for
Fight?
it. I'm really excited for it. I did it
might
last
do
year.
it.
I got like 5 pieces for free.
I might do it depending because I don't know if I'll have time.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I wanna
You don't
join-
have to draw is the only thing. So like it's one of those things where it's like nobody's ever expecting something in return. It's just whether or not you decide to do it.
Well, I'll do it. I'll give it a
I
shot.
want to try NaNiWriMo this year.
Oh, okay.
It's like the writer equivalent of Inktober.
Okay. Ooh, that sounds fun.
So, when we get back from getting food,
We'll probably do a different live stream where just Max is drawing. We'll be talking in the background.
sure, because I want to do some doodles and stuff, and I don't get to live stream.
You could do asks.
Yeah, I'll probably do asks. How does everybody feel about that?
I'm cool.
Are you still like?
No,
Oh,
did
yeah.
you see that one Tumblr
Like,
post I sent you
So,
of the pigeon in the pond?
whoever is watching this right now, I might be doing asks, and I might be answering some of the asks on My Furry Amino under that wiki, because I got a few of them a while back. One of them asked me, hey, Castor, what's your biggest prank, blah, 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 and I might do that, you know, because that one was going to be fun. And then there was one for Shiva that I was going to do. I was going to ask his reaction, then I draw it, because it is his character. So, or it is him, so. By the way, the reference sheet that I'm doing right now is the same template I will be doing for Shiva. So I will be making one identical to that, but it's going to have a little bit more to it rather than just one page.
Okay, I'll probably shut up.
It's gonna have his werewolf form. It's gonna have all the forms that he uses currently. So,
All right. So I'm gonna end this
By the
here
way-
now.
that I'm making you that.
By the way, confirmed Primal Strength gift is activated by glowing red tattoo on the arm.
Hell yeah.
Okay, everybody. I'm gonna be signing off for now. We're gonna go get some duck at McDonald's.
And then